Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to send my deepest heartfelt from my heart to the people of Japan who suffered this terrible disaster that's taken place. And the reason I say that, my daughter married a Japanese man, and unfortunately their family's in that area. So all this terrible stuff that's taking place. So the problem is we're not getting all the true facts. That's that side. But anyways, to those people, I send my heartfelt wishes, and I wish them all the best to all the families and relatives. Let's talk about Asian affairs. I met Mr. Roy and Kun Mum over 2 years ago, and I'm very honored and very humbled to meet these people because they come from the heart. Now, I was sitting with a gentleman over there, and he showed me a picture. He said the cover was designed. Yes. The cover that you looked at on this month's issue of the Dark Pools, that cover was designed, and it is very, very special. And by that I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it is living light artwork. It is not from here. It's not designed by computers. It comes from the high of the Most High. Outside, you see the artwork sitting outside. That is for you to enjoy, but I share this with you. After the meeting breaks or whenever you have time, stand in front of the artwork. Hold your hands like this, close your eyes, and feel. You will feel the energy, the power, the wonders, and each person will have a different type of feeling towards this artwork. This is the first time in the world it's ever been presented, and there is nothing like it whatsoever anywhere in the world. So truly, this is a very special occasion. And the only reason it's come out, it's not for sale, but if you want to, I'm sure you can twist our arms or sell. It's being donated to help save our planet, because this is the cause that why I'm here in the first place. Now, also, you probably seen the magazine called The Prophecies. Did anybody read that or see any of those prophecies? Besides that gentleman over there? No one else? 2, 3, 4? 4? Okay. Let me explain the prophecies. In 1993, in Canada, that's where I was born and from, I had this dream and a vision, and I'm not a writer, and I don't do these type of things whatsoever. But in 1993, this sudden urge came over, and for some reason, I had to take a pen and write. Out of that, from 1993 to 1995, 9 books were written. And everything from the book of healing to how you could heal yourself in incredible ways. Everything from all the herbs, the medicines, the aromatherapies, every sort of thing. Everything is inside that book, and it's for the people. But the funny thing was, I have never shared this with anyone. And in December only of this year, Kun Roy was at my house, and he heard that about these prophecies because I was chatting, and he said, would you publish them? And I have never been authorized to publish them. And so this is the first time they've ever gone out. I have pulled out all the dates and times in the book because I don't think it's important to know when the nuclear weapons are going to go off in the soil of the United States, what president's going to be killed, what country. What is important is that what happens on a global scale. Of us, every man, woman, and child is subject to the recourse of the actions that have been taking place. The time is coming to do something. Regardless of your race, color, or creed, the time has come to unite. And I don't mean this in a foolish way. I mean we have to unite. Why? For our own self-preservation. It is our lives that are going to be affected by all of this. We cannot sit here and expect governments and politicians to do. It starts with individuals saying no. A simple word, N-O. And that's the whole purpose to save our planet, and that's why I'm here to do an introduction. Now I'll read a little something. There comes a time in every person's life when you have to stop and smell the roses. Would you not agree with that? All right. But the way the world is going today, in the very near future, I don't think we'll have time to sit around and smell the roses. We'll be too busy gasping for air to save our very lives. People give me facts, and I shake my head. I didn't know approximately 55 million tons of oil is taken out of Mother Earth every single day. I didn't know that 50 million tons of carbon dioxide is pumped into our atmosphere every day. A break. How long does it take before we have to wake up? Do you think there's going to be recourse from this action? You bet there is. But ladies and gentlemen, please tell me this. Last year, just last year, 925 million people starved to death from around the world. What's going on? This makes no sense to me. We're talking starving. That's almost 1 billion people last year. I'm not going to talk about how many children from around the world go missing. I'm not going to talk about how many adults go missing. But we're talking in the tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people. We have a problem. What can we do about it? We're doing it right now, ladies and gentlemen. These forums are started. The name Save Our Planet means exactly that, save our planet. We are all part of this, regardless of our colors, our religions, or our political agendas. The bottom line comes, we must do something. And that is why I'm here today. One reason and one reason only. Think of a beautiful green grass field. And in that field are tens of thousands of fluffy little white sheep. And what type of noise they make? They go baa, baa. But I ask the question, ladies and gentlemen, why is it that there is only one man with a big stick called a sheep herder, and all those sheep just sit there doing nothing? Think about that. It is the sheep, the black one, that all society smacks its head. The time is coming, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot sit in that field and expect learned people on payrolls from multinational corporations. And I don't say that with any disrespect. We're all human beings. We have to make a living. But I share with you, the time is coming. Whether it's tomorrow, next year, 5 years. The time is coming very soon. Regardless of our race, color, and our agendas and our motives. We are going to have to unite together and stop this fairy tale from happening. Because we are going to pay the price with our very lives. That's my opinion. Listen, I have children, 40 years old. Now I'm a father again. I have lost a daughter. I have lost brothers, as sure as everybody inside this room has suffered losses. But I cannot overemphasize. If you cut each of us with a knife, what color is our blood? Red. There's no discrimination in the blood. We cannot discriminate on any of these points except unite together. And not just sit and yap and talk and expect governments and people to fix this problem. You forgot that the power lies in the people's hand. It is the people who pay for all this. And the statistics from around this world, ladies and gentlemen, are the people who die. Bear that in mind for the future when it comes. You don't stand there and go, whoa. On that, I rest my case.